I was pushing about a 6.5 minute pace the whole way. I may have messed up. Okay, week 8, day 1. Today we're going to do 12 400s. Start by a 1 mile warm up, and then a quarter mile at 640 to 720, and then a quarter mile just an easy jog. And then we're going to repeat that 12 times. So quarter mile at 640 to 720, and then a quarter mile jog. And 6 mile 640 720, then a quarter mile jog, just back and forth until we get to 6 miles, and then we'll end with a 5-minute cool down. Okay, let's go. Week 8, day 1 in the books. Feels good. Sun's coming up. Got a good sweat. Something about running in the morning when you wake up, you just don't feel great. Maybe you have a headache or something, and just getting out there and putting some miles in and sweating gets rid of that morning fog, that headache, that feeling of not wanting to get up. First day of the week, nailed it. Morning. Okay, end of week 8. Doing a 5-minute warm up here. Then we're gonna conquer this 5K. See if we can PR it. My best so far is I think it's like a 23-minute. So we'll see what we can do. Okay, it felt good. I was pushing about a 6.5 minute pace the whole way. I may have messed up. Looking at my watch, I think it was adding my warm-up distance to my total distance, which for my warm-up I was doing 10-minute miles. So I'll have to go crunch these numbers and see what's going on, but I think even with that half mile or so of warm-up time at a 10-minute mile, I think I still broke my PR, which is cool, but still could be better. So hey, maybe I've got another 5K PR in my future. We'll see. I gotta crunch these numbers and we'll see what's going on. Okay, dang it, messed up. Totally messed up all those calculations. So on my watch, I set today a 5-minute warm-up and then a 5K run. And what I didn't realize was, so I took off, 5-minute warm up, doing like 10-minute miles, just cruising, moving my joints, getting them all ready and warmed up. So when I started, just digging into that 5K at about a 6.5 minute pace, just going, I'm looking down at my watch like, okay, man, I'm already at like a mile, I'm already at a half mile, just going. Then I get to a 5K, which is 3.1, and I'm looking down at my watch like, what's going on? I must have programmed the distance wrong of my workout. So I went ahead and stopped it because I was definitely at 3.1 miles. I was kind of maybe quarter mile from the house, so I just kind of jogged back on a nice cool down jog, and I get in and open up the, download the information from my watch to my phone, and realize that for my 5K, they were actually adding the distance of my warm-up to my workout. So I really missed the mark on that one. So that the beginning, like 0.5 or whatever, it was like half mile of just kind of cruising, was part of my 5K in my head. So totally messed up, but still with that half mile of just cruising, and then the rest at basically a 6.5 minute mile, I still beat my PR by 2 minutes. So I think my PR was 23:11. Now it's 21:33 or 21:30, something like that, in the 21 minutes. But I did mess up. But what I know now is that 20-minute 5K is just right there knocking on the door. So it'll be easy to get once I program my watch correctly. But all in all, I'm happy with the results. Happy with how this 8 weeks went, even though there were ups and downs, which I assume anyone that has a full-time job and a family and a whole bunch of other responsibilities, they have those ups and downs. But I'm happy with how the 8 weeks turned out. I think it has increased my lung capacity, just my ability to go a little bit further at a higher threshold. Next is, because that main goal still in mind, is that 100-mile race in Wyoming in August. This is what all this is about. So the next training plan, I roll it right into, I think it's, I'll have to check, but I think it's like a 12-week program, and that will be, it won't work on so much as like your pace, like how fast you're going and building that lung capacity, but it'll be more about just some longer runs, some distances, just putting the miles on your ankles, your knees, your joints and ligaments and all that kind of stuff, and just kind of logging the miles, putting the miles in. I will try to do a lot more like hills and stuff, because Wyoming is in the Rockies and there's gonna be tons of elevation. So I'll do some hills, and I'm gonna start hitting the weights hard too, just to build up that strength. But that'll be a whole nother series of videos, which I'm looking forward to getting out. And thanks for watching this 8 weeks. Hope you all liked it. And you know what? Leave me some comments down below. What you liked, what you didn't like. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff you didn't like, and maybe there's some stuff you did like. But any kind of feedback would be awesome. Again, thank you.
Hey folks, I'm happy to share that I've partnered with the Bear Mountain. They are an all-inclusive outdoor store right here in Waco, Texas. They carry all the best brands for your outdoor needs. Whether you're camping, running, biking, or just getting outside, they have everything you need and more. And good news, you can get a discount when you use the code Richard10 for your in-store purchases. Be sure to check out the Bear Mountain in Waco. Gear up and get out.